Huge, something I always watched, when I was younger, I always told myself I'm going to try to get there. This hard work pays off, you're going through those hot summers and listen in the weight room and all the running, sometimes you get to the point you're like, what am I doing this for? And hard work pays off.
You're from a small town, and obviously it's an even bigger deal being that you're from a small town and the first person ever selected in this game.
I would say it's a little bit more easier to get into games like this for guys who go to the nationally known programs and things like that. I'm from a small town, so I just had to work harder. I had to work a little bit harder than everybody else.
When and how did you find out about it?
I actually found out last year sometime that I was gonna be able to get into it. I just kind of kept it under control. Didn't really say too much about it. My dad got on the phone and made those calls. Coach Howard got on the phone and made those calls. I just thank God for those two for helping me out.
What was kind of your reaction when you found out?
Oh man, when I found out, words can't even explain it. I always came up watching this game, and like you say, it's 90 high school kids that play football. It was 90 out of a million high school kids who play the game. So I was like, I'm not one of the 90 out of a million, and that's a blessing. It's really a blessing.
Now you've watched this game, and you know that it's also a place where guys go and they make their big announcement as far as where they're going to go to school. Have you thought about the possibility of this would be your game to do that as well?
It's possible because it depends on how deep we go in the playoffs. Hopefully we go deep. If we go deep into the playoffs, then, it's probably going to be afterwards because I have to use that time to figure things out. As long as the season going, I'm not really worried about college. I just been worried about here. Trying to get wins.
So you really haven't done anything as far as narrowing schools down, anything like that?
I have.
I mean, you still got some group.
Right. But it's still schools outside of the 3 or 4 that I like. So anything can happen. It's a whole lot of time. Anything can happen. Between now and February.
What would be the official list of the 3 or 4 that you really like?
The 4 that I'm really looking at right now is Michigan, LSU, Alabama, and Florida State. There's other teams outside that I'm looking at. Anything can happen. I wouldn't say it'd be one of those 4 that I'm going to. I wouldn't necessarily say that, but anything can happen.
Now, you've been to Michigan now, though, so on an official. Talk about that trip up there.
Oh, it's nice up there, man. I got time to hang out with Coach Rod, and I got a chance to hang out with Bernard, and got to meet some of the guys around the program. Real good people. My type of people, small town guys.
You're heading to LSU this weekend.
Right, I'm going to LSU this weekend. See what it's like out there. I've been out there once before. Enjoy like what I've seen.
And the other official you've been on is USC.
Right, I went to USC last week.
Talk a bit about heading out to the West Coast.
It was different. I liked it. It was different in a good way, though.
How was it different?
Especially me being from a small town, it's huge out there. I've seen mountains for the first time, seen the Hollywood sign. It just feel like I'm living a dream. Things I thought I'd never see. And just the team chemistry they got, man. They're real tight bond, especially the D linemen. They're like brothers. Coach Ogeron, great recruiting. He's great with recruiting. He's one of the best out there. I really enjoyed being with him and meeting him.
Did you understand him? A lot of guys say when Coach O talks, he's so fast with that Cajun accent, they can't say anything.
Yeah, I understood him. I kind of like hearing him talk. Sometimes I ask him questions just to hear him say something. I like the way he talks.
You heard stories about him, like ripping his shirt off when he was coaching at Ole Miss and things like that?
Oh, no.
He's a pretty intense guy.
No, that Coach O?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know he was like that.
With these 4 schools, what do you like about all of them? How come they stand apart from the rest?
I grew up watching all of them, grew up watching them, and they kind of present some unique situations as far as depth-wise and, great academic schools, especially Michigan, great academic school. Those are things that really stood out.
What about playing time?
Playing time, I mean, all 4 of them, I think I could probably play as a freshman. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say start. You know, you gotta, ain't nothing gonna be given to me. You gotta work for it. But I think I can go in and play next year.
How important is playing time to you?
It's very important. You know, it'll look real good on your resume. You know, 2 years as a starter or as playing time versus 4 years. You know what I mean? But I mean, I think I can go in and play. I think I can play with anybody when I do what I'm supposed to do. When I work hard, when I get in the weight room, I run, I eat right, do everything I'm supposed to do. I think I can play with anybody.
Tim, you'll have 2 available official visit destinations after this weekend, right?
Right.
Do you know when and where you might be taking those official visits to?
I know I'll go to Alabama in January sometime. But the last one, I haven't figured out what I'm going to do.
And also, can you talk a little bit about how location, distance from home might play a factor? I know when you went to Michigan, I think it was the first time you'd ever been on an airplane. So.
Yeah, oh man, airplane. I'm used to it now, but I don't think distance will bother me. I don't think it will. But, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, anything can happen between now and February. You know, it just depends on, how I feel in my family situation. If everything good, then, I don't know, anything can happen.
So those are the 4, but as you're saying, anything could happen. So you're basically open to all the schools that you got on your list.
What kind of happened with Florida? I know that they're a school that everybody linked you to really early.
Right. I mean, it ain't no bad blood down there. I still keep in contact with Coach Ma. We talk maybe once a week. It ain't no bad blood or nothing. But I just, it's a business decision. More than anything, it's business. But Florida's still in the hunt. They're one of the schools that I'm looking at outside of the 4. Florida and USC. Those are the 2 I'm looking at outside. So.
Why did Florida fall out of the top 4 for you?
I ain't gonna really put that out there, but anything happen. Anything happen. They could be back in it by February.
Do you see the need to take an official visit to a Florida or Florida State since they're so close?
No, I've been there so many times. I came up around those 2 schools, man. I've been going to Florida since I was about 6th grade. Florida State, the same thing. Been around them since I was 6th grade, beginning of middle school. So.
Well, you been to Florida State game though?
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there now. Oh yeah.
Is that kind of the game of the year, I guess, for you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Florida State on the uprise. Florida's young. I understand that's why they lost some of the games that they did lose. Man, they played 17 freshmen. That's one thing I love about Florida. They would play a freshman. They would play the best men on the field. They played 17 freshmen this year. I think it's like second in the country as far as playing freshmen. I do my research on all this stuff, so that's what I like about you.
Thanks. Congrats.
Thank you.